Why do you call me a Black American?
When you talk about, the minimum wage and, the minimum wage itself and the sub minimum wage for workers who get tips is racist in origin.
Uh-huh.
It's racist because there was a time when, after, blacks won their freedom, um, they weren't allowed to get jobs that paid because people didn't think blacks should get paid. So they had to work for tips. And there, when they passed the minimum wage law, they said, well, these people work for tips. They don't, that's the way it should be. They should work for tips. Their wage should not, be the determining factor.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's that extra step of oppression, to say, to black people in this country, people of color in this country, women of this country,
Mm-hmm.
that you have to be good, you have to be subservient, or you're not going to be able to make a living and take care of your family, which has led to, all kinds of continued oppression, which goes on until today. And I think that, you're seeing it in the response to the COVID-19, crisis,
Mm-hmm.
where people who work in service industries, how they're treated, how they were paid, and how essential they were. But they don't get paid for their, being essential. This is a legacy of racism. This is a legacy of institutional racism. And again, talking about how it affects white people, a lot of white people, as a matter of fact, the majority of people who work for minimum wage in the state of Pennsylvania are white women.
Mm-hmm.
But the system was not designed to oppress white women. It's just, demographics. It's kind, it's white women are a much greater percentage of the population of Pennsylvania. There are more white women. If you went by percentage of the workforce, you would find that it is women of color who are the ones who are most affected by, a starvation wage, and most profoundly affected because they don't have the same options, that a lot of other people have.